Hello, everyone. In this segment, we are going to make a magic knot. So I have two strands of yarn that I want to join together. I've laid them parallel with an end, one end coming from each direction. I'm going to take my white yarn, doesn't really matter which end you start with, and take this end and put it underneath the red yarn. I'm going to pull this tail back over the red yarn and over the white yarn, and then take the tail and put it through the loop I've just made. So what I have now is a simple knot that's being tied around the red yarn. I'm going to pull this tight. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to take my red end, put it underneath the white yarn, pull it back over the white yarn, over the red yarn, and take that end and put it through the loop that I just made. So again, I have a simple knot that's being tied over the white yarn. And I'm going to take both ends of my red yarn and pull that knot tight. So now I have my two strands of yarn with a knot on either end. The white yarn, a knot over the red, and on this side the red yarn, a knot over the white. I'm going to take my two strands of yarn and I'm going to pull them apart, which will bring those knots together. Now pull really tightly. And I'm also just going to give this end of the knot a push towards the middle and do the same thing with this side. The key to this knot is making it really tight. So now I have my knot. It's a nice, solid, tidy knot, and I'm going to cut off the ends. And I'm going to do that as close to the knot as I can without actually cutting the knot. I'm going to do that to the other side. Then I'm going to cut that in just as close as I can. Maybe I can get a little more. So now I have my magic knot. It's not going to come apart. I have no ends to weave in. It's nice and strong. Now I would not use this way to join if I were going to have this on the sole of a sock, somewhere where that knot would bother me. But in the body of a sweater, in a shawl, in a hat, this is a perfect way to join because you're not weaving in ends. And depending on the fabric that you have, you can sometimes see where you've woven in those ends. And with a magic knot, you don't have to worry about that. So if I were using yarn, both of which were the same color, this knot would really become just about invisible. But you do need to use smooth yarn that's very strong. In this case, this is merino. And there's your magic knot.